The 4th of July sun was still high, turning the lake water into liquid gold, when everything I thought I knew about family shattered like cheap fireworks. My name is Marcus Reed, 36 years old. Ex-marine. Construction foreman in Charleston. Hands rough from years of building things that last. Heart rougher from trying to keep what matters from breaking. My daughter Harper is 12. Braids that swing when she runs. Freckles that multiply in summer. A laugh so bright it cuts through any bad day. She still calls me daddy in front of her friends, even though middle school is knocking. That one word keeps me grounded. We pulled up to my parents' lake house early. Harper jumped out first, skateboard under her arm, already yelling, "Grandpa, where's the grill? I'm starving." Dad chuckled from the deck. "Patience, kiddo. Ribs ain't ready yet." The place was alive the way only Reed family gatherings get. Smoke curling from the pit. Music thumping low. Cousins splashing off the dock. Aunts gossiping over sweet tea spiked with something stronger. String lights waited for dusk. Fireworks stacked like promises. Then Kendra arrived. My younger sister. Always late. Always loud. Escalade windows down. Bass rattling the windows. Her husband Derek in boat shoes and a polo, scrolling his phone. Their son Jackson in the back. 11 years old. Gold chain. Fresh fade. Already acting like the world owes him rent. "Yo, Uncle Marcus," Jackson yelled, hopping out. "Where the jet skis?" Dad said we'd ride jet skis. I forced a smile. "No jet skis this year, champ. Just the lake and good food." Kendra rolled her eyes behind oversized sunglasses. "Relax, Mark. Let the boy have fun." Harper was by the dessert table, helping Mom arrange peach cobbler slices. She's always been like that. Quietly helpful. Never needing to be asked. She spotted Jackson marching over. "Hey you," he said, snapping his fingers. "Grab me a Sprite. Ice cold. None of that warm crap." Harper paused, plate in hand. "Cooler's right there. You can get it." Jackson puffed up. I said, "Grab it. I'm festy." Kendra, sipping margarita 10 feet away, called without looking up. "Harper, sweetie, come on. Jackson's been in the car forever. Be a good cousin." Harper glanced at me across the yard. Our eyes met. I gave her the smallest nod. The one that says you decide, baby girl. Your body, your choice. She straightened. "I'm helping Grandma right now. You can get your own drink." Jackson stomped. "Mom, she's being rude." Derek wandered over, still on his phone. "What's the holdup, King?" "She won't get me a Sprite," Jackson whined, voice cracking into that entitled pitch kids get when they're used to winning. Kendra set her glass down. Hard. The sound cut through the chatter. "Harper Reed," she said, voice low and dangerous. "I know your daddy raised you better. Go get my son's drink. Now." Mom tried. "Kendra, honey. Stay out of it, Mama." Kendra's eyes narrowed on Harper. "In this family, boys come first. Always have. You need to learn your place, little girl." Harper's cheeks flushed, but her voice stayed steady. "My place is right here. Not being his servant." That's when the air changed. Kendra's face twisted. Something ugly and old rising up. She yanked the thick leather belt from her shorts. Gold buckle glinted in the sun. "You think you're too good?" she hissed. "You gon' learn respect today." Harper stepped back. "Aunt Kendra." The first swing cracked across Harper's shoulder. She gasped. The second hit her arm. Hard. The third. God, the third. Landed square. I heard it. That sick, wet snap of bone. Harper screamed and dropped. Arm clutched to her chest. Face white. Eyes wide with shock and pain. The yard froze. Music kept playing like nothing happened. Laughter died slow. I was running before I realized it. Pushed through bodies. Dropped to my knees beside her. Daddy. Her voice tiny, trembling. It hurts. It really hurts. Tears streamed down her face. Arm already swelling. Purple blooming under skin. Kendra stood panting, belt dangling. She needed discipline. Kids these days got no manners. Derek muttered. Babe. Maybe that was. Shut up, I snarled. Voice shaking with rage. You stood there. You let this happen. I scooped Harper up. She buried her face in my neck, sobbing quietly. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Shh, baby. You did nothing wrong. I carried her to the truck, buckled her in gentle as glass, called 911 while flooring it to the ER. Dispatch, my 12-year-old daughter was just assaulted. My sister hit her with a belt. I think her arm is broken. The world narrowed to Harper's small, shaking breaths and the sirens in the distance. Light's too bright. Doctors too calm. X-ray confirmed. Clean break in the radius. Cast from wrist to elbow. Pain meds. Social worker. Cops. I told them everything. Voice flat. Facts only. Because if I let the anger out, I wouldn't stop. That night in the hospital room, machines beeping soft, Harper whispered, Did I ruin the party, Daddy? I sat on the bed edge, stroked her hair. No, baby girl. They ruined it. Not you. She looked at her cast. I just said no. And that's okay, I said, throat tight. Saying no is never wrong. Especially when someone tries to make you small. She cried then. Quiet, exhausted tears. I held her until she fell asleep. Phone started exploding at 2 a.m. Kendra. It was just discipline. Stop overreacting. Derek. We can talk this out. Family first. Mom. So. Please. Don't tear us apart. Dad. She crossed the line, Marcus. But let's not burn everything down. I didn't answer. Instead, I started a folder. Photos of bruises. A report. Harper's shaky handwriting. Aunt Kendra hit me because I wouldn't get Jackson a drink. It hurt so bad I heard something crack. Cousins sent videos. One caught the last swing. The sound of the belt. Harper's scream. Next morning I called Trey. Old Marine buddy, now attorney. Jesus, Mark, he said after I told him. This is felony assault on a child. We file criminal. Restraining order today, civil suit for damages. CPS 2. Do it all, I said. Everything. Restraining order granted by lunch. Kendra couldn't come near Harper or me. Criminal charges. Aggravated child abuse. Arrest happened Thursday. Cops at their gated house. Kendra in yoga pants, cuffed on the lawn. Neighbors filming. CPS visited. Jackson told them. Mom said Harper was disrespectful, so she hooped her. Asked if Kendra ever hit him. No. But she yells when I lose Fortnite. Derek cracked fast. Swore statement. I should have stopped her. Kendra has anger issues. Family chat became war. Half defending Kendra. It was just a whooping. We all got them growing up. Half horrified. She broke a child's arm. Over a soda. Mom begged me to drop it. For the family. I looked at Harper asleep, cast glowing under nightlight. Family protects kids, Mama, I said quietly. Not hurts them. Preliminary hearing was brutal. Kendra in church dress. Tears on cue. Lawyer spun. Momentary lapse. Cultural discipline. The girl was defiant. Judge Harlan. Retired Marine. Leaned forward. You struck a 12-year-old 3 times with a belt. Hard enough to fracture bone. Because she wouldn't fetch a drink. Kendra sniffled. She disrespected my son. Disrespect doesn't break bones, judge said. This is felony assault. Case bound over. Restraining order permanent. Kendra sobbed in the hallway. Derek looked hollow. Civil suit settled 6 months later. Insurance plus savings covered medicals, therapy, pain, and suffering. Money went into Harper's trust. Kendra got probation. Anger management. Parenting classes. No contact. Derek filed for divorce 4 months later. Harper's arm healed. Scar faint. She calls it her warrior mark. She still skates. Still laughs loud. Therapist says she's stronger now. Quicker to set boundaries. Last week on the pier, feet in water, she said, "Dad, if anyone ever tries to make me feel small again, I'm saying no." And walking away. I pulled her close. "That's my girl." She grinned. Team Reed. Forever. Family isn't blood. It's who stands between you and harm. Who doesn't make excuses when the belt comes out. We lost some people, but we gained something better. Peace. And each other.